them to the ground. So how many bullets does it take to stop a fight? The answer is always the same if you know what you're talking about. It's as many as it takes. So a lot of people argue, I just need my 5-shot stub-nose revolver or my single stack semi-auto. Look, I own them all. I carry them from time to time. There's nothing wrong with them. They're wonderful to have and they've saved many lives. But at the end of the day, you don't know when trouble comes your way if it's one bad guy and one round's going to incapacitate him and stop the fight and save your life, or if it's 2, 3, 4 attackers. Studies show that many violent attacks, there's multiple attackers involved. If you have 5 rounds in a snub nose and haven't trained yourself in rapid reload of a revolver, you are way behind the curve. Add to that instances where the gun might have a malfunction. Now you're in real trouble and you've got just a couple pound implement that you can throw at the bad guy. So what we're going to look at today is the benefits of a high-capacity semi-automatic. There's a reason that this is what police officers carry. There's a reason that this is what the military carries, because this is a real fight-stopping tool. One other thing that we want everybody to keep in mind when we're looking at all of these drills is most folks that arm themselves for self-defense, they automatically think because they have that weapon they're somehow safer. Studies from the last 40 years of law enforcement show that police officers miss almost 80% of the time when they're firing, 80% of the time. And these are people that are supposedly trained. Nothing against law enforcement, I'm friends with lots of them, and a lot of them are very good shooters. Some of the best trainers I know are law enforcement, but just because you have a gun, that's the point we're trying to make, does not make you safe. You need to be able to train yourself in rapid target acquisition and multiple shots on target, and sometimes multiple shots on multiple targets. So we're going to look at that right now, what that looks like. A drugged assailant drill or a body armor defeation drill, what we want to try to do is put multiple shots on target into the A zone, fast and hard, to drive the attacker to the ground. We follow him to the ground. We say to ourselves, did the rounds hit? Did they work? Scan and assess our area. If there's more attackers, more targets, we address them. So here's what that's going to look like. We're going to draw. We're going to come to the target. When I say multiple shots, we're not talking, we're talking. Now tell me if that's going to not drive a bad guy to the ground. We're going to look at that again. This time from the holster, we're going to actually incorporate a little bit of movement. We always want to think when we're shooting, we should be moving, because if we're shooting, there's a threat. So standing still is a bad idea. So here we go. Follow the threat to the ground, assess, come back to the holster. So now we're going to add to that multiple targets. You see we got our target out to the right and farther back. All kinds of schools of thought on this. Which one do you hit first? Do you put one into each? Let's just, for the purpose of this video, break it down into, I got 2 bad guys, they're out there, I'm here. I'm going to hit A and then I'm going to go to B. I'm going to come back and I'm going to scan the area before I reholster my gun. And you're also going to want to start to incorporating checking your 6. So here we go. We check the 6, we're good. Come back to the holster position. We're going to do that drill one more time. This time I'm going to try to incorporate a little bit more speed. But you see, because the second target is out at about 7 and 8 yards, I slowed down just a little bit so that we could get our good hits, and it looks like we got all A-zone hits. I'm going to reload and we'll do that one more time. Follow them to the ground. Reholster. So that's what we're trying to do. What we want to incorporate into all of our training is not just draw the gun and put one round on target. We're working under the assumption here of a gunfight, not under the assumption of, can I put a hole in a piece of cardboard? If I have to draw the weapon out in the street and shoot somebody, I want to make sure that this threat's stopped. Remember, we're never shooting to kill, we're shooting to stop. And we know 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds, while that may seem excessive to someone in a courtroom, I've decided to deploy a weapon because I feel my life or the life of another is in danger. So that's what we're going to do. Hey everybody, Mickey Schuch here with CarryTrainer.com. I'm reminding you, everything you see us do is something that we've practiced many times with unloaded firearms. you need to do the same before you try anything with a gun. Remember, safety is your responsibility. You need to read and know how to use a firearm and understand where you're shooting and what's beyond the backstop. Also, you and you alone are responsible for your personal safety.